It gets tight looking right, you got the ice with it. A conversation with me will change your life. Your wife wants the pipe, and when I hit you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger, I'm hot nigga. She don't rock with you, she got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought, if you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, will suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man, fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch, I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitchin' cause I'm smashing your hoe, you so passionate though. You would laugh for her to go on the trip, now you trippin' because I got her ass, you acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga, I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut, you lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her panties and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing, we ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl, you punk ass, you pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you had that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick be all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I can ruin your day by smashing your bitch? What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, what's going on, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr.Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Certified Chad. What up? Unique 79 is in the building. What's going on? Certified Tyrone is in the building. Elroy Jetson is in the building. Iceberg S, Monogamous Player. What's going on? Dawala, Bernie L is in the building. Goldie is up in here. True Savage. Shout out to everybody, man. Today's show is going to be like, listen, there's certain shows that I do where I'm like, if you guys pay close attention to what I'm gonna say in this show, this is the type of shit that's gonna actually really help your game out tremendously. You feel what I'm saying? So I titled this, most men have trouble getting sex from women for, this one reason, right? And I'm gonna get into that, one main reason as to why a lot of these dudes be having trouble. And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and then we'll get to your question. So I'm gonna try to keep the show probably like an hour and change. So if you guys want to call up, the call-in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the call-in number. So if you guys want to call up, you guys can get that shit cracking. Also, you feel what I'm saying? And make sure you hit that donate button when you call up so we can get this shit cracking. All right, so let's just get into this. Let's just dive into this shit so you guys understand what's going on right now. I was on my live. I was on the Instagram live the other night, right? And I was talking to this guy on Instagram, and he said that he went out with this chick, and they went out to get drinks or whatever, and they kissed a little bit, but he didn't really smash on the first date or whatever. So I was like, cool, So he wanted to see her again to basically, smash or whatever. So what happened was, out of the blue, the girl had called him a few days later or whatever it was. And she said, hey, can you come pick me up and give me a ride back to my house? Right? So he's thinking, oh, cool. Well, let me go pick her up and we could go back to our house and then I might get to smash. Right? So what happened was, he said that he went to go pick the girl up. And when he got there, she was there with one of her, I guess, female friends or whatever. So he ends up picking up her and her friend and bringing her back to her crib. So basically, she used him as like a chauffeur, as an Uber, as a Lyft. You feel what I'm saying? Right? So what happened was he didn't get to smash, but this girl basically, used him as a guy that was going to just drive her around, right? Then when we were talking, he was basically saying that he was asking me like, what should I do with this girl? Because he said that I guess they talked again and she wanted him to come hang out with her and her friends to do some other weird shit right now. So I told him he needs to charge a stick to the game. But anyway, his mistake was this, and this is what a lot of guys do, right? What a lot of guys do is something that I call hope sex, okay? Hope sex. So guys want sex, but they do this thing called hope sex. What is hope sex? Hope sex is when you're dealing with a woman and then you just sort of throw shit to the wall and you just sort of like go with the flow. And then you hope that you're going to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? So now when you're sitting there hoping that you're going to have sex, what you do is that you leave shit up in the air. And in a lot of cases, you don't have sex, right? Because instead of hoping you have sex, what you have to do is you have to create a situation for sex to happen. You understand? So dudes, what they do is that they're hoping that the girl will want to give them some pussy, right? Like I'm sure you guys seen that video that was floating around a few months ago where there was a dude who took some girl out to some dinner and paid like $600 some or a bunch of money or whatever. And she's like, oh, that was so nice. And she gives him like a hug and a kiss on the cheek or whatever. And then she's trying to bounce. And he's like, yo, it was good. Like, why don't we come to the crib and all that other stuff, right? And so he's expecting sex. He's hoping that sex will happen. And so a lot of dudes do this is that you guys interact with women and then you keep your fingers crossed and then you're just hoping that, she'll fuck you, right? And a lot of times what happens is that you get in situations where she won't. So what you want to do is instead of just hoping that sex will happen, you want to create the situation where sex can happen. You understand? You want to create the situation where sex is most likely to happen. So what you do is this. So for example, that guy who I was talking to on Instagram, right? When that girl called him up and said, hey, can you come pick me up from this spot and take me back to my crib or whatever? I need a ride, right? What he could have said was, okay, cool. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna stop by the 7-Eleven or the fucking Walmart or some shit. I'm gonna go get some condoms. Then I'm gonna come pick you up. Then we're gonna drive to your house and then I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. How does that sound? Right? So you let the girl know this is what you want to do. So now let's say he says that to the girl and the girl's like, oh no, well, I don't want to, I'm not really trying to do that, blah, blah, blah. You'd be like, all right, well, cool. Well, good luck. Find yourself some other form of transportation. See, a lot of guys are scared to create this situation to let the girl know what you want to happen. Right? So when you're in a situation with a chick and you want to have sex and you want sex to happen, what you want to do is you want to let her know that's what you want and then have her respond to that. And then you engage with her by having sex, right? So let's say, for example, you're on let's say you go out with a girl, you get some drinks or whatever it is like that. But let's say, for whatever reason, you don't hit that night and you just like chilling. You're like, whatever, I'll holler at her later, right? So then the next time you hit her up, right, you say, hey, listen, what are you up to, Friday? She's like, oh, nothing, I'm free. Okay, cool. Well, how about you come to my crib? Right, I'm gonna get us some wine and we're gonna chill. And then after that, I'm gonna get you naked. After that, I'm gonna take you to my bedroom. I'm gonna take your clothes off and I'm gonna do some nasty things to you. Right? So you cool for Friday? So you want her to say yes to all of that. What most guys will do is they will say, hey girl, are you free Friday? And she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm free. And then he'd be like, oh, come through to the crib. And then she'll be like, oh, well, what are we going to do? Oh, no, we just going to hang out and chill. And then the girl comes over to the crib to hang out and chill. And then the guy tries to get all touchy-feely with her. He tries to fuck around with her or whatever. And then she's like, no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. Right? And then what happens is he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he's like confused. But see, he was hoping that sex would happen instead of letting her know that he wanted to have sex. You understand? Oh shit, hold on. My dude Miles Cunningham is in the building. What's going on?
Chilling. What's up?
What's popping? So I was saying that a lot of these guys out here, the reason why they're having a hard time getting sex is because they're hoping and praying that it will happen versus creating situations for the sex to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Y'all too scared to let chicks know. Now, let me say this. There's situations where you don't necessarily need to say to a girl, hey, we're going to fuck when we get to my house or whatever it is like that. But you would need to be on a certain level of game to where you can notice and recognize the girl is feeling you that much to where the sexual tension is heavy, y'all kissing and she wants it. You understand? So you just be like, yo, we're going back to my crib or whatever, right? And in most cases, she'll do it. Now, I say most cases because within all of this, there's still nothing guaranteed. So literally you can tell a chick, hey, I want you to come through to my house because I want to fuck you in the ass. And then she's like, cool, sounds good, right? And then she comes through. And then when you get there, now she want to change her mind, right?
Intercourse with you. Intercourse with you.
Relations. See, that could also happen. But what happens is 99.99999% of the time when you tell a chick, hey, listen, this is what I want to do, and you have her agree to it. That's the key thing. Have her say yes to that. Just like when you guys say, listen, hey, I want to take you out to get a drink Friday. Are you free to do that? And she says yes, right? And then you confirm on Friday to say, hey, you still good for that drink? And she says yes, and she comes through and you have the fucking drink. Do the same thing, but just add sex into it. Like this is not rocket science. So you say, hey, listen, I want you to meet up with me on Friday at the Main Street Bar at 8:00. We're going to go get some drinks. Then after the drinks, I'm going to take you back to my house and then we're going to smash. Are you free on Friday to do that? Yes or no? You understand what I'm saying? And then have her say yes or no.
Have her say yes or no.
You see what I'm saying? And then once she says yes, it's like, cool. So now that's part of the plan already. So you don't have to hope and pray and be like, oh my God, is she gonna? No, because you already told her and she agreed to it. The problem is a lot of guys are scared to say this because they don't want to hear the girl say no. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So sometimes I do a thing where I say, we could go to the bar or we could stop at the spot to get something to eat. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it's back to my place for dessert.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's innuendo, but then again, I only deal with high interest chicks that I know already want to fuck me.
Right. So exactly. So that's why you can say it that way. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all be dealing with chicks who got medium low interest, and so you don't know if she's interested. See, this is why I say you got to be at a certain level of game, because there's times when I'm with chicks where I don't necessarily say it, but then there's times where I say it because I'm like, I'm talking to this girl, but she's not really showing, through her actions or, the words she's saying that I'm not really too sure. So I got to make it plain and simple. I say, listen, I want to go back to the spot and fuck, or I want to go back and get you naked. I want to pull your clothes off. I want to do whatever that's letting her know that I'm trying to have some sex. And then I have her respond to that. So I don't sit there and waste my time, because what happens is that some of y'all will bring the chick back to the crib and she'll come back with you to the house. And then y'all chilling there, y'all hanging out, and then you start getting touchy-feely, you're kissing her, she'll kiss you and all that. But then as soon as it gets to the sex part, that's when she's like, oh no, I'm not, right? So it's better to let her say no before you waste your time taking her to the spot. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of dudes, what they do is they take her to the spot and they keep their fingers crossed, hoping that she'll want to have sex with them.
Right.
And then when it doesn't happen, they are upset. You see what I'm saying? And so this is the thing. What what you got to understand is this, right? Is that there are women out there who will use you for attention. And the more vague you are, the easier it is for her to play games. You see what I'm saying? The more vague you are, the easier it is for her to play games.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And if you guys got a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to the question. And so what happens is this, right? If you say to her, hey, let's come to my house and let's just hang out, right? Then when you get there and you try to have sex with her, she can say, what are you doing? We just hanging out. I thought you said we just want to hang out.
Right.
So why are you trying to have sex with me? And the funny part is she'd be right. You see what I'm saying? So whenever the more indirect you are, the more likely it is that she can play the games and then act that way, and then you won't get no sex. The more direct you are, she has to respond to your directness. You understand? She has to.
Yo, I'm trying to think of the last time I actually had to like verbally express that sex was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that hasn't happened in a while, bro.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes what happens is the girl is really feeling you. She'll be the one verbally expressing it. That's probably why also. Because there's chicks that I've been out with where, you know, I talk to them or whatever, and then they text me and they'll say some sexual shit to me that they want to do when I come and see them. And we'll just be going to get a drink. And she's already saying it, but the reason why she's saying it already, because on my profile, on the dating app profile, I already mentioned how when I have sex. And how, you know what I'm saying? So she already has that in her mind that that's what's probably going to go down. So then when she's interested, she lets me know. But again, that's high interest women. See, with high interest women, all you need to do is not fuck it up. And it's really hard to fuck it up with a high interest woman. Like you gotta do something. Like you have to fucking slap a baby across the face. You know what I'm saying? For her to be like, bro, this nigga's crazy.
Bro, I've been in situations where chicks, we don't see eye to eye, but they literally sit there and justify wanting to fuck me, even though, like I've had a chick say, you know, right now I'm kind of looking for marriage and something serious, but I could, in the meantime, I could see myself having fun with you.
Exactly. Yes. Facts.
Yeah, and I'm looking at her like,
dick is a gift,
just like that, like, because and that's why I do things the way I do them, because I like for the woman to be at least a half a step ahead of me.
I talk about that too, actually, in the Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. That's especially when it's a girl you just fucking, like when you just started fucking, like it's the first time. You want to make sure that the chick wants it more than you, or is showing interest more than you're even showing interest in a lot of cases.
I had a date. The first date was just like a meet and greet date, but then we was making out, and the chemistry was crazy.
Right.
So the second date, we was just going to get some ice cream. But the way she came dressed, nigga, I knew we was fucking.
Right.
Because and shout out to her, but the thing is you don't dress like that to go get ice cream. Even though that's what I expected. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in the context of the situation, especially in the perspective of the average dude, he probably wouldn't have even noticed. He just would have thought, oh wow, she looks really nice tonight.
Right.
But a nigga like me, as soon as she pulled up, I was like, oh, this chick trying to get fucked tonight. Look at her.
Right.
Look at her. She got everything just oozing sex. She got the toes showing and the super low cut blouse and all of this. So we had the ice cream, then we went back to the crib, and then I live in one of them spots where they have like a little clubhouse.
Right.
So we went in the clubhouse and played a game of pool, and in between the shots, like we was making out and doing shit and touching and all this crazy shit.
Right.
And then we finally finished the game of pool, and I said, get your purse. And she got her purse, took her by the hand, went in the elevator, went up to the spot, got inside the spot, Started kissing, and the only thing I had to do was that last minute check.
Right.
It's on the Bad Boy membership, and Locario knows what I'm talking about. But it's just a last minute consensual check for the go ahead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want that information, y'all gotta go get on the Bad Boy membership. But I didn't actually say, hey, so we're gonna go to my apartment and have sex now. No, I didn't do that. You understand? I just followed the flow of the evening and just back to the apartment smashing.
Right.
Crazy enough, the next time we hung out, she's like, so what if the night didn't go how you planned it? and I said to her, excuse me? She was like, well, you were just so smooth, like you knew what was gonna happen.
Right.
And I said, but I could tell that you could tell.
Right.
From the first time we kissed that it was gonna happen. And she was like, oh, right. Yeah, we were vibing that night. You're right.
Right.
And I'm looking at her like, huh? Like, who are you talking to?
Right. And it's funny though, because this is the thing, guys. You gotta see, in any situation you with a chick, when it comes to sex about to happen, or you're trying to make shit go down, right? At any moment, a woman could change her mind. So
right.
Whether she seems like she's interested, whether you tell her, hey, I want to do this, and then she agrees to come to your place, whatever. Because there's times where a woman will be like, in the moment, she changes her mind, which she can do, and that's a prerogative, and then you just be like, all right, cool, and then you call it a day, right? But what I'm saying to you guys is, until you get to the point where women are showing you, and in most cases, like, you'll get to the point where they're showing you that they have that super high interest and they're really about it, right? I'm telling y'all, for most of y'all need to say that shit up front. Because what a lot of you guys do is that y'all tiptoe around the situation because you're scared of rejection. But what happens is that you tiptoeing around it in a lot of these cases means that you're going to find out later on that you've wasted your time because the girl ain't trying to do nothing. Okay. And in fact, the fact that you are scared of rejection and you're tiptoeing shows you have lack of confidence. That lack of confidence usually means that the woman you're dealing with sees that lack of confidence within you already, which will cause her to play the games in the first place.
Right.
Because she's like, oh, well, this guy, he's kind of all over the place. I see he's a little nervous, whatever. So I don't need to fuck this guy. And actually, I don't really want to fuck this guy because he don't seem like the type of dude that know what it is. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore she's like, well, I don't need to fuck him, but I could still, go on this date with him. I can go out to dinner with him. I can get him to talk more with me. I can just say, hey, listen, I don't want to do this now. And then he'll continue to deal with me. Like I did a TikTok the other day, like maybe a month ago, where I said, the reason why guys have a hard time getting sex on the first date is because the woman sees you as the type of guy who she knows or perceives will wait. You understand? So what happens is, a lot of times when a girl sees you and feels like you're the type of guy that's going to wait and chase after her, she's like, well, I don't have to fuck this guy now because he'll see me the next day. Like there was a dude who called in and 347, we're going to get to your call in a second. There was a dude who called in a while ago, and it was funny because he said he went on a date with the chick. I think he was trying to smash, and the chick said something to the effect of, oh, well, why do we have to do this now? Like we're gonna see each other later, right? And so she assumed that he was gonna see her again. You understand what I'm saying? She assumed this. So when a woman assumes that, that's already showing you that she doesn't see you as the type of guy that is the top dude. Because in her mind, the top guy is the guy she needs to acquiesce and submit to. Now, she has to do what he wants to do now, or she may never get a chance to do anything with this motherfucker. But if she's like, yeah, I'll see you next week, that means she doesn't see you as the top guy. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where you get all these situations where a girl will string you along and then you're waiting and all this other stuff. And this happens because you're too indirect with the chick. Because look, if you would have been direct with her, and if she would have been like, well, I'm not really too sure. And then you say, well, you know what? I respect that. But listen, you got my number. When you're ready, holla at me. Then she's going to be like, oh shit, maybe he isn't a lame ass nigga. Maybe I misjudged this dude. You understand? And so she's going to be like, well, what is it that's so special about him where he can easily just dismiss the pussy when all of these other dudes that I dated or tried to get with or was interacting with was chasing me for the pussy. That immediately makes her see you as a different motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So you guys got to understand what's going on out here in these streets, man. But let's go to 347. If you guys want to call in. 516-387-1224 is the number. 347. What's popping? Who's this?
Yo, what up, Mr. Locario and Miles, man? It's Young Grandpa.
What up? What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated, man.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Yeah, man. You know, I have one question, but when I hear y'all talk, it's like it just make me get more questions because I'm like putting your words with my experiences and being on the Bad Boy membership and all that. So, but they're not super crazy or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. So what's the question?
Yeah. So like my original question though was like, how do you know? And it's gonna be kind of crazy, but like, how you know between like, say like you smash a shorty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might have not been exactly on the same page because like sometimes they'll say like how Miles was saying, oh, I want to get married, I want a relationship, whatever. But you just trying to smash. So like you might smash that one time, and when you try to smash it again, it's like you might not be able to because she's not fucking with you. So how you know like if it's something that you did wrong or something that she did wrong, or it's like fuck it.
So wait, so you're saying you smashed the chick and then you saying she don't want to see you no more after that?
Yeah, like okay, so I smashed a chick. Like I went traveling for work and shit. So I smashed this chick. Then I told her like to meet me again. And then she was like, something tells me, this is exactly what she said. Something tells me you don't want to, because she invited me to go to the bar with her. And then she was like, something tells me you don't want to do that though. You want me to come straight to your hotel room. And I was like, yeah, that sounds right.
Right.
And then she was like, nah, I'm good. She was like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
And then she was like, take care. And I just blocked her, like, fuck it.
Right. Well, I
deleted her off Tinder.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Because look, man, see, you guys got to understand. A lot of these chicks, right? What happens is they be in situations where they know all these dudes want to fuck them, and then they get fucked, they get sex or whatever, they get the dick, and then what happens is that it's not that she wanted necessarily a relationship with you, right? But what women do is women do things sometimes to like, I say it like this: women want to do non-sexual things with you so that they don't feel like so much of a slut. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So what happens is you smashed already. So she's like, hey, let's go to a bar and like hang out and talk or whatever. So that when she thinks back to when y'all smashed, or if like she tells her girlfriend or whatever, oh yeah, I met this guy and we fucked or whatever, she can at least say and in her own mind, well, I got to know him and we connected and all that other dumb shit. Like she doesn't want to feel like she just like got the dick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that makes a lot of sense because she was something like that too, like, oh, I don't want to seem like or whatever.
Exactly.
I'm not even judging you, like
exactly.
It's all good.
Right. And that's why a lot of times when you're dealing with women, they want to talk to you and they're like, can we get to know each other more? Can we talk more? Like, let's go out and let's do this and blah, blah, blah. Because a chick wants to feel like she's done something that led up to the sex a lot of times, so that when she plays it back in her mind, she can justify just hooking up a lot of times. You understand what I'm saying? They want the illusion of connection. You understand?
But grandpa, young grandpa, let me ask you. So the hotel that you were staying at, did it have a bar in the lobby?
Nah, bro. This shit, like, my job put me up in this, and this shit is trash, bro. This shit like a 2-star.
And all I'm saying, I'm not saying you did anything wrong, because sometimes that's just how it be. However, sometimes you gotta like, you know, instead of with her saying, well, you know, I just want you to come here, but if you want to, like, you know, stop and get you know, your favorite bottle, you know, sometimes you got to be able to like finagle if you can. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
You know, because you know, like you said, you already smashed. So, and a lot of time, if a chick feels like she's getting slutted out, bro, it's really nothing you could do. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, in the following situation, or in you know, later situations, if you could finagle it, then you could be like, yo, you know, stop through and get a bottle of your favorite whatever, and then just come through and we can have a good night. Or, you know, like for example, there was this chick that I was messing with the other day, and we already smashed like twice.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? But she, like, I felt her, like, you know, moving away from the situation, because I guess, like, I was just based on the way she was moving, she just kind of gave me the feeling like she felt slutted out.
Right.
And so I flipped it just a little bit, and I said, you know what? Because I used to tell her to just come to my crib, but I was like, you know what? Let me switch it up just a little bit, because I saw potential in her. And like I said, we already smashed like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. And, you know, she cool people. So I said, you know what? This time I'm going to come pick you up.
Mm.
You understand? And I went to go get her. And then we had a good night. We had a really good night. Now, then I already have plans for her to see me another night. And I'm like, all right, so now come straight to the crib. And I want you to wear something sexy. And I want this and I want that. And she's hitting me up like, oh my God, you know, with the all the emojis and the smiley faces and the can't wait to see you type shit. Mm. You understand? So sometimes you gotta, like, be aware of the situation and know how to, you know, kind of give a little to get a little, so to speak. But this is only after you've already got the buns. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. At least once.
At least once, bro. She got to show some type of, you know, respect to the situation. Right. You understand? But again, sometimes if a chick just feels slutted out like that, sometimes you got to, like, try to meet her a little bit halfway. But then again, bro, if you don't feel like it, and if you don't feel like she's worth it, either way, you know, charging her and making time to holler at another chick is always the best option. So don't get me wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. You know, like, I'm in a point, like, I've been on the Bad Boy membership for like 3-4 months. I'm getting to the point where I'm like about to double up and like listening to shit. So I know, Mr. Locario, you say something about, like, pretty much, like, and I might be wrong, but it's like taking like 3 months. Like, you should be only smashing her for like 3 months before y'all start going out on dates. So I kind of try to keep that. It hasn't worked out for me yet. I'm gonna be honest, like, because most chicks, after like 2-3 times, they kind of feel like they just fall off. So I really haven't got to have a chick for
because those are the ones that don't really like you like that.
Those are the ones that don't fuck with you like that.
They don't really fuck with you like that. Because understand this is what you got to understand also. See, when you have a woman who has really high interest in you, right? She's down for whatever the fuck you're doing, however you want to do it, how it needs to be done with. Like, she's down, period, right? You also have women. They like you, but it's like medium interest. They think you're cool, whatever, and they'll still be sexually attracted to you. They'll still have sex with you, whatever. But sometimes you have women, what they'll do is they'll have sex with you, right? But they're having sex with you to get to the point where they can get more out of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're not having sex with you just because they like fucking you or they like you. They're like, I'm gonna leverage the sex, right? What I really want. Just like, for example, like with a lot of men, they're going on dates because they want to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So they're going on the date hoping that they can fuck. Just like a woman will fuck hoping she'll get the relationship.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why after the second or third time, she's like, oh, but where's this going? And we can do this, blah, 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 blah. Because she likes the idea of the relationship more than she likes you. If she liked you more than she liked the idea of the relationship, she would just do what the fuck you're telling her. That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Right.
You see what I mean? So that's like everything. This is what I want to tell you guys. Everything every way a woman's response to what's going on tells you everything about her.
Fact.
Tells you everything about how she's feeling and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, really, what you like, just like the truth is within us, the
Right.
truth is within her too.
Right.
So it's like when you look within her, whatever she's doing is just showing you what the fuck she's thinking.
Exactly.
About you. Like,
Exactly.
like, what she said.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And also is like the mindset that you got to have is don't be afraid to lose her because you never had her to begin with.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? Like, because a lot of us, like, we do things and we like a chick will fucking, like Locario was saying, they'll try to use the vagina to put us in a corner to force them to take them out to dinner or some shit like that.
Right.
You understand? And I'm like, no.
Right.
No appetizers, no, like, I'm not ready to feed you yet. It just, they don't, like, we could go for drinks.
I'm definitely not doing that.
You understand? We could always go for drinks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But bro, the whole, I mean, it gotta be to the point where you ask a chick to go for drinks and she's sitting at the bar and she finished her drink mad quick because she's so ready to go get the
dick is a gift.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's ready.
Right.
She's like, fuck all this drink shit. Like, I want you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck where we going. I would fuck you in a cardboard box. I just want you.
Right.
You understand? Because she understands.
Dick is a gift.
You feel me?
Right. That's fact.
And also another thing too. You look. This is why we talk about. A lot of them are gonna be charged, bro. A lot of them. You understand? And a lot of them is gonna, is gonna be, they're gonna get fucked once or twice, maybe 3 times, and then they're gonna fall off. You understand? Because like Locario was saying, they realize that they like the idea of possibly fucking with you on some relationship shit. But deep down, they don't like you. They like what they think they could get out of you as far as a possible relationship. But if they see, and this is exactly why the vetting process is so necessary. Because you think about it now. Think about it. You get with a chick, right? You meet her on Tinder or you meet her out in the street. You go out on that first date. Second date, you smash, right? And then you call her over. You smash once again, right? Third time, you probably got a bottle of wine at the crib. Call her over. Y'all sip some wine and y'all chill, listen to music, and y'all smash again. And then you call over one more time to do the same shit. And all of a sudden, I got to take a rain check. I'm not sure. Right? But think of how many dudes get they smash once, they smash twice, they smash the third time. And then the girl gets smart.
Right.
And then she starts to say, I don't know, maybe I got to take a rain check. And then next time you talk to her, she'd be like, I don't know, I'd like to go out to dinner or something and, I want to do something different. I'm not really sure about this.
Right.
What is the bitch ass nigga gonna do? He's gonna take her out to dinner.
Different.
You understand? And then so they're gonna go out to dinner and then they're gonna fuck, right? And then next time they're gonna go out to dinner again because now he's on her program. So they're gonna go out to dinner again and then they're gonna fuck and go out to dinner again and then they go fuck. Right. And they go to a better restaurant and then they go fuck. And he's loving it because he think he got game. But he don't realize he's on her game. Right. And then, so now we're into month 4. You understand? And he's steady researching brand new restaurants to take this bitch to and all this.
Right.
Now he's spending all this money on all these nice restaurants, and he think he got game. But what is he gonna do? He gonna be like, I'm spending all this money on restaurants and this, that, and the third. I might as well make her my girl.
Exactly. Right. I'm about to say that. And see, she got him on her program. He's investing in her. So now because he's invested so much, he's like, well, I should just make her my girl. Blah, blah, and that's how she games you up. That's how she fucking ran game on you.
But the truth is, that bitch was supposed to get charged after that third time y'all fucked, and she didn't want to come over the fourth time.
Exactly.
Y'all niggas, most of y'all niggas out here listening to us right now is in relationships with bitches that y'all should have charged after the third time you smashed her.
Exactly.
Because she don't really like you.
I get it.
She don't really like you because let me tell you that next time that she was supposed to come over, guess what she gonna say? She gonna be like, I'm just not really feeling this because if we're just gonna keep going out and having sex, I want to know where this is going. I want something more. Right. And that's when the nigga's like, yeah, you could be my girl. It's all good.
Right.
I love you just the way you love me. She don't really love you.
Mm-hmm.
She just want to lock a nigga in.
Mm-hmm.
So every time she fuck you, she feel justified in fucking you. But is that a real relationship though?
Exactly.
Is that a real relationship? But
Right.
this is the type of relationship that most of y'all niggas is in. Because guess what happened? When she realized that you basically folded, made her your girl. Well, first you folded by taking her out to dinner when you really didn't have to and when you wasn't really supposed to.
Right.
Then you folded by making her your girl when she was like, oh, I want something more. I just don't want to keep going out to dinner and having sex.
Right.
You kept folding. Now you're in a relationship. Think about this, fellas. If you folded twice already, how was she supposed to fucking respect you?
Exactly.
But you're in a relationship though, and then you call us up talking about, yo, Miles, yo, Locario, how do I get a girl to be a little bit more compliant and less disrespectful?
Right.
You already fucked up.
Exactly. That's what we're saying. So remember, her actions are going to tell you everything you need to know about how she looks at you, feels about you, and sees the situation. You see what I'm saying? Because when a woman has the high interest in you, she's down for what you're saying, period. Because like when a woman's saying, well, where's this going? And I feel like we should do this and do that. What she's doing is that she's trying to assert her agenda on the situation. And when a woman is asserting her agenda on the situation, what she's basically saying is that I don't give a fuck about what you're trying to do. I only give a fuck about what I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
And she's trying to take the fucking lead. So when a woman,
Mr. Locario.
Go ahead.
So, all right, bro. Because I don't really care about, like, the game is about the man, bro. Now, I really, 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 that shit is sinking in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, you say, you meet a chick, you're going to take 3 months before you start taking her on dates, a year to a year and a half before she become your girlfriend,
right?
And 5 to 7 years before you make her your wife. Fuck her, though.
Right.
What about you? Like, what's the timeline before you're ready to start taking bitches out on dates, before you're ready to even be able to manage a girlfriend, and the timeline for you to be able to manage a wife? Like, how long do you have to be really in the game, like knowing what you're doing, not learning this shit? You know what I'm saying? I know you're probably always learning and bettering yourself, but like, what about you? Like, what's the timeline for you and your growth and like the game and shit?
You talking about me specifically?
Nah, just like any person. Like, what's your point of view on that?
You talking about like, so what's the right time for the guy to make the woman his girl? Is that what you said? So I'm confused by your question.
Right. So pretty much like you said that, oh, you should be fucking with her for like a year and a half before you consider making her your girlfriend. But I'm like flipping it to look at myself. Like, how long do I know that I'm ready to actually even have a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be fucking with a chick for a year and then now I'm making my girlfriend and fuck it up because I don't really got my game up like that. So it's like,
well, this is the thing.
Like, when you're
well, this is the thing. If you are confused or don't know, then you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? That because what you got to understand is part of the vetting situation is you already knowing what you want. Because this is the thing. If you're dealing with a girl, right? And let's say you already know, because there's going to be certain girls where you don't even really need to go through all of that because you know you will never want her as a girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? So if you meet a chick and you're like, yo, she got a fat ass, but I ain't really feeling her like that. So you could just fuck her a few times and keep it pushing. You understand what I'm saying? But if you see a girl and you're like, okay, I'm fucking this girl, I'm starting to like her and I see she has potential, then that's when you continue doing the vetting stuff, right? But what happens is that you need to know exactly what you're about because you need to be able to relay the instructions of what she needs to do in the situation so that she can go through those 12 to 18 months to prove that she's worth being your girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, you already have to have a plan and program in place of the type of women that you want in your situation. And then what you do is you make the woman go through that test. You make her go through that situation. So what I would make a woman go through is probably different than what Miles will make a woman go through and vice versa, or whatever it is, and whoever else. So you got to figure out what your specific situation is. So when we talk about the 12 to 18 months, that's just a guideline
Right.
for you to implement your own thing within the guideline. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we're talking about. So you got to figure it out on your own, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys on that.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's go to 617 and 718. 617. What's popping? Who this?
What's going on, man? It's Jazz.
What up?
How y'all doing?
Chilling. Did you donate?
Yeah, to the cash app.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
All right. So I have two questions. So my first question is, I know you say looks are not important and everything, but how important is it for a man to keep up his daily appearances as far as like, you know, being groomed, haircuts and whatnot? How important is that in the game?
No, it is important. When I say looks don't matter, all I'm talking about is the idea that guys think you have to be a male model or 6'7", and you know what I'm saying, and have a jawline in order to get girls. That's when I say looks don't matter, meaning that shit don't matter. You don't have to look like that type of nigga to get a chick. But as far as what you're saying is, you know, your appearance, that's important. You understand? You should make sure that your appearance is as tight as you can make it be. You know what I'm saying? Dress like, you know, nice. That's going to make you look the best. You know what I'm saying? Get haircuts, brush your teeth, fucking smell good, get nice shoes. You know, all of that shit is important. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about looks, that's different than appearance. Appearance is what you do to put yourself together so you appear to look a certain way. When we talk about looks, we're just talking about your facial structure, your fucking body, and how you naturally look.
In skin color, all this.
Right, exactly. That's what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Because I work at a job where I don't really I don't get to the barber shop a lot, and sometimes I'd be looking a little grizzly.
Wait. Hold. Yo, caller. Listen. What do you mean I work at a job that doesn't allow you to get to the barbershop? What, your boss hold you hostage and keep you from going to the fucking barbershop? I don't understand.
I just work a lot, and then by the time I get home, I sleep, and I have
no. How about you stop at the barbershop on your way home? Or did you know that there are a lot of barbers out there that make house calls now? Right. Like you could look niggas up on Facebook, Craigslist, wherever, and they will bring the barbershop kit to you.
Mm-hmm.
You could get your hair cut at your fucking job while you on your break. Did you know that?
Right.
There's no excuses, bro. If you're making excuses, then there's something wrong with your game. There's something wrong with your program. There's something wrong with the decisions that you're making.
Yeah. I mean, I can do that. It's just I'm very also particular with who cuts my hair. So like,
you gotta start searching. You gotta look up these niggas and get reviews on Yelp or whatever fucking thing, or holla at somebody, get word of mouth and see who's good and who's not. Tell them to post pictures of. You can look at. There's a lot of niggas on Instagram posting pictures of the different type of haircuts that they do. Bro, you have no fucking excuse. Give me another excuse, so let me shut it the fuck down. Go ahead.
No.
You got every excuse in the world, bro. Give me another one, please.
Because how many days a week you work?
I work 6 days a week. Sometimes I be working like 16 hours in a day for the most part.
Okay, what day are you not working?
Sometimes I'll have a Wednesday off. Sometimes I'll have like a Sunday off.
Okay, so you trying to tell me on your day off you can't go to the barbershop?
Barbershop is open on all them days.
I definitely can.
Huh?
No, I could go. I can go there just like some days because I work like a bunch of hours like back to back on my days off. Sometimes I just wake up crazy late And I just can't make. I just
there you
don't have
go.
the energy to do it. But
see, that's what I'm saying. You said you wake up crazy late. Why don't you wake up crazy early and then go to the barbershop?
I'd be tired.
See,
caller. Caller, you where you at, man? You want me to come give you a hug so you can feel better about yourself, bro?
Not at all. I just,
no, for real, caller. I feel sorry for you because that's what you're looking for, right? You're looking for somebody to feel sorry for you, right, bro?
that's funny.
I just wanted that advice, like how I just feel like it could be.
Yo, take us off a speaker. Take us off a speaker. Yo, go back to what you was doing when you first got on the call. We can't hear you good.
Yeah, get off a speakerphone.
So I said no. I don't need nobody to feel bad. I'm just saying what my situation is. That's all.
Oh, did you know that you have control over your situation mostly?
Right.
Yeah, I do.
Right. You run Q&S in the chat so you could be at the barbershop right now. Like
right now, nigga.
Why are you not at the barbershop right now?
All right, now shit.
Huh?
But I won't even be able to get in right now.
This dude has like a million excuses for everything.
That's why you got to make appointments. Or you can start off by cutting your own hair. Just shave that shit bald, and then shape up your facial hair like I do. You know what I'm saying? It's too many options. You said you had a second question. What's your second question, bro?
People can pull up that bald look, bro.
What's your second question, bro? What's your second question, bro? Because we're not going anywhere with you.
No, I mean, my second question. My second question is, if a female is showing you interest, right? Say she's showing you high interest, but you don't want to fuck with her because she's just not your type like that. Should you still just be fucking just to be fucking her, or would that be wrong?
Well, this is the thing. If she's not your type and you're not attracted to her at all and you don't want nothing to do with her, why are you dealing with her?
Is fucking just the fuck.
No, but this is what I'm saying. If you want her just to fuck, that means that there's something fuckable about her. Therefore, there's something desirable about her that you want. So then fuck her, right? You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is you're saying it as if you have no interest in her at all. So what I'm saying is if you want to fuck her, that means that she's fuckable to you. So then, yes, you should go fuck her. You see what I'm saying?
Stop lying, nigga. You like that bitch.
Nah, she's cool and shit, but she's just not my type like that.
No. Stop. You just told her yourself. No, stop. Caller. You just told her yourself. You said she was cool. What's cool about her, bro?
I mean, she's really down to like.
She's down to chill with a nigga that won't get a fucking haircut. She is. You better keep her.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, where'd you meet this girl at?
Off dating app.
Okay, and so did you go out with her?
Yeah, end up smashing like the second date, yeah.
So you already smashed. So then what's the issue? You already smashed. So what's the issue?
He probably think he could do better if he learned more game.
Hey guys, I want to learn more games so I can do better. I think she's not a daddy like I want it to be.
So what's the issue, bro?
The issue is this, like she's cool, she's cool to smash, but she's trying to. I guess she's trying to take it to the next level, and I'm like telling her like I'm good, but I don't want to keep smashing, and then she really end up catching feelings and all that.
Well, it's the thing. You're probably doing shit to make her feel like she could catch feelings in that way. You see what I'm saying? Because like you say you smashed her twice.
Yeah.
And when did you meet this woman?
Of dating app.
No. When did you meet her? First time, when'd you meet her?
About 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay, so you met her 3 months ago, and you smashed twice in those 3 months.
Yeah.
And were you talking to her on the phone?
Not really. Not really. She'll like text me here and there, and I'll like, check in. Hey, how you doing? Want to see you? And I'm just like, I don't have time. I'm like really kind of like blowing her off. Like I'm good.
Right. So you're telling me that she's
like showing super high interest. But she's like showing super high interest.
no, but what I'm saying is when she texts you, do you have text conversations? Like, does she text you about shit and you texting her back, and then she texting you, you was doing that?
I mean, yeah, like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing cool. And I'm doing good, at work, whatever.
Mm.
And she usually like she tries to initiate, so I like to see you, this and that, and I'm just like, I'm good.
And how many times she did that a week?
She does it all the time.
So all the time, and you respond to her all the time.
I respond back to her like, I'm busy. No, I'm good. I can't make it. This and that.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Bruh, stop lying. You telling her more shit. You texting her more than you trying to tell us, because everything you're saying now don't make no type of sense. You understand what I'm saying?
No, she hits me up all the time, and I'm just like, I'm good.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that she's hitting you up all the time, and you're responding to her all the time, right?
All right. So I should just, when she texts me, I shouldn't respond.
No, what I'm saying is this. The reason why she keeps texting you is because you're saying something in the text that make her think it's okay to keep texting you. You understand? You're doing certain things. So what I'm saying is you're leaving something out of this conversation that you're actually doing, which makes her believe or feel like there's something more. Because what happens is this. Unless this chick is a damn psycho, right? What happens is that most women recognize whether or not a guy is the type of guy that they can probably move forward with, or the type of guy who's just a fuck buddy. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that if you only smashed her 2 times in 3 months, right? And how long was it between each time you fucked?
Maybe like back-to-back weeks.
We say it again?
Back-to-back weeks.
So 1 week and then the next week, you said you smashed her, right? Right, like that?
Yeah.
And when did this happen?
Yeah.
This happened in the first month?
This happened the first time that I hit, it was.
What's up with your phone, bro? What's up with your phone? Speak up a little. Speak up a little.
He got you on speakerphone again.
Get off a speakerphone. Speak up.
I said like the first time that I hit it was like the second time that I met up with her.
Right. Was that in the first month, second month, or third month? That's what I'm saying. What month was that?
The first month.
Okay, so you smashed her.
Like the first month that I.
Okay, so you smashed her back to back the first month, right?
Yeah.
Now my question to you is, why is it now that she's continuing to interact with you for 2 months straight after those 2 times you smashed the first month?
Oh, she just really wants me, and I'm just like
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God!
Bruh,
Stop fucking lying.
I'm going off the words you saying, right? You're saying that she hits you up all the time, right? So she's been hitting you up all the time for the past 2 or 3 months, right?
Yo, how many times did you tell her you loved her?
None.
See, because
that's the thing. But
I've never, I promise you, I put this on everything I love. I have never said, oh, me and you should get together. We have
no, and I'm not saying you saying that. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is that the reason why she is continuing to interact with you this way, and you're like, oh, well, she's doing all this stuff, is because you're continuing to interact with her. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is if she look, let's say the girl, like, how many times a week is she hitting you up? Let's get to the bottom of this.
I mean, she'll hit me up.
And this nigga put you on speakerphone.
I think slow down now. So maybe like 3 times a week. But before, she used to hit me up like damn near every day.
Okay, and now, so she would hit you up and say what? What would she say when she hit you up every day?
Just the regular, hey, how you doing?
And then what'd you say back to her? What'd you say back to her?
I'm chilling. I'm at work. What's going on? Boom, boom, back and forth. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And then she was like, so when am I going to get to see you?
Mm-hmm. And then what'd you say?
And I'd be like, I got to work this week, or, this weekend it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, okay, well, don't forget about me. And, saying like whatever emoji.
Nice. Now,
whatever.
Now, okay, cool. You say that to her. Then she hits you up the next day. What she said?
Just, hey, how you doing? The same thing. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, try like small talk.
Okay.
And I try to keep this small. Wait.
So small talk. So what type of small talk? What did she say? Because you already told her you're not free and all that other stuff yesterday. So now she hits you up today. What are you saying?
She's saying the same thing. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm doing okay, whatever. And like if it's like the second time.
And then what did she say after that?
Do that, and then.
And what did she say? What did she say after that?
The regular. Oh, good to hear. Good to good to hear. And then sometimes she'll go back into the, hey, hopefully I get to see you this weekend.
And then what do you say to her after that when she says that?
I say, I already told you that I'm not around like that. And she's like, yeah. And she'll say like, yeah, I know, but just keep me in mind.
Okay. And then now,
like,
okay, so now
she's like really persistent with it.
Okay, so now she hits you up the third day. What did she say?
It's the same.
So she asked you 3 days in a row. So she asked you 3 days in a row to see you? Huh?
So it's not. So it may not be. So it may not be like three days, like back to back to back.
No, I'm going off what you said. That's what I'm saying. I'm going off of what you're saying, bro.
Okay. No.
Yo, what's up with these?
I understand it. So I misconstrued what you were saying. It's not like,
no, you're lying. That's what you do.
Exactly. You're lying. Stop.
Why the fuck you lying?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's happening.
So it could be like Monday, Thursday, and then like Saturday.
I'm gonna tell you what happened though. I'm gonna tell you guys what's happening. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, caller, what's happening, right? The reason why she's acting that way towards you is because you're actually entertaining the conversation. So there were times where she texted you and called you and asked you about some random shit, and you replied to her about some random shit, and then she replied to you back about some random shit, and y'all had a conversation about nothing. And so that happened a few times. So what I'm saying is, because that happened a few times, what happens is that she's looking at you like, oh, well, this guy must really like me and we have something going on and blah, 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 blah. But you're not really that attracted to her. But the reason why you're responding to her is because this is your option right now. You see what I'm saying? So even though you're not really that into her, you're keeping her around because you want to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why you fucked her twice, even though you're not really feeling her like that. You see what I'm saying?
I can see that, but I just don't want it to seem like I'm not selling her a dream. Like
No. Caller. This is what you have to understand.
You know?
No. This is what you have to understand. Your actions. You are selling her a dream through your actions. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what you're not understanding. See, y'all guys think that just because you don't say a certain thing to a woman, that oh well, I didn't tell her that I want to be with her like that, but you're on the phone with her all week. So your actions are saying, I like you. Your actions are saying, I want to engage with you.
So that's why I asked you. So that means that when she called, I just shouldn't be picking up, every time that she calls then, right?
Yes. And what I'm saying is that if you're really about, okay, I just want to smash this girl whenever I want to smash this girl, right? You tell her when she's hitting you up, be like, yo, listen, yeah, I'm having a good day, but look, I'm really busy during the week. So I'll hit you up when I have some free time and then we can get together. You understand? And then she'll know, okay, well, let me not call this dude because he told me he'll hit me up. You understand what I'm saying? But what you did was you engaged in conversation with her so many times that she feels this is the norm. Oh, I text them all the time and I say good morning and we do this and we do. You see what I'm saying? And then you're wondering, well, why does she act like, it's because you're creating this, bro.
Caller, you have to get used to phrases like, hey, I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Or I'll contact you for the next time we meet up. Or I'll contact you for our next date. Or I'll contact you for us to hook up the next time. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend.
Right. And then when you say that, and if she still texts you, you don't respond.
That's it. Because you when you say enjoy the rest of your week, that's literally like you're wishing her a great week, but you don't got nothing to do with that.
Exactly. And if I say I'll contact you when I'm ready to do this or when I have time, that means I'll contact you. So chill the fuck out.
Exactly.
But then if you say that to her and then she says, good morning, how's it going? Blah, 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 and you're like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm fine all the time. And you're doing that all the fucking time, like 3-4 times out the week. Then she's like, you see what I'm saying? This becomes the norm. That's what we're trying to tell you. You get it?
Okay. So that should also be, that's also like, if she comments about stuff on my IG stories and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
Respond, right?
Wait, what did he say? What'd you say?
Because when I put stuff up, I'll put up stuff on my IG, whatever, and she'll comment whatever. But you know how on IG inbox on the DMs they can see that you've seen it. You know what I mean? So I shouldn't just not even respond to that.
Yes,
I shouldn't
none
even
of that.
be doing that, right?
Yes, none of that. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. All right. So appreciate the call, my brother. We gotta move on because I got one more call and we gotta head up out of here, man. But yeah, stop leading these chicks on with your actions, my brother. All right. So let's go to Moses. Moses, what's good? What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on, Miles? What's going on, Locario? How y'all doing?
Appreciate the donation. What's going on?
I'm doing good, man.
Robin.
Listen, man. Look, I'm like, as I'm on the phone, man. I'm like, damn, Locario, you kind of wasting your time with that other caller. Because trust me, everything he said, trust me. Let's be honest. I was a guy like him too. You understand? Before I got on the membership, you understand? And then secondly, that I could tell like he was lying because let me tell you from my experience, right? Ever since I got on the membership and I was listening to y'all, me, most of the time, you have to understand this. When you're leading a woman, right? And then you get a woman's number and you set a date, right? To meet, let's say today's Wednesday, like I got a woman's number on Saturday and I set a date for Friday. And then you tell her, listen, I'll look forward to seeing you Friday. And then you lead the conversation. You don't hit her up throughout the whole week. Guess what? A woman is not going to, if a woman is not stupid, she's not going to do things like that most of the time. Do you agree?
Moses, I want to know what your question is. That's so I'm waiting on. What's your question, Moses? Because we got it. I got to end this in like 5 minutes. Well, go ahead.
No, but all right. Now look, I don't really have a question in regard to the subject. Now, look, I'm glad what you're talking about now, man, is you pretty much talking bad boy membership stuff, man. Basically, the audio called being direct with women, or I forgot how you call it,
right.
How to be direct with women. Basically, you're talking about that.
Right.
And then look, I've been getting sex quickly from women off of me being direct. I got rejected a lot of times. Now, one thing I'm about to say before I go, like me being when I was direct with this last woman, she got mad and argued with me like, "Oh, that's disgusting. Well, how could you do that, you dumbass nigga?" Right? But no, what came in my mind was that no, she's not. She's just mad because she can't string me along, and I'm being direct. You understand? So thanks for taking my call, man.
Appreciate it, my brother. Shout out to my dude Moses. All right, so let's get through these questions really, really quick before we head up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get this shit cracking real quick before we call it a day. Get that smooth jazz on. This says, but can't the chick switch up even if you let her know after y'all done with the drinks? Yes, that's what I said. A girl can always switch it up and say that she don't want to do it. What I'm saying is that in most cases, if you let it be known up front, right, and then she's agreeing, that's just going to separate the woman who's actually about it from the ones who aren't. See, a woman who actually wanted to do it, she would have did it anyway because she wanted to do it. But the woman who didn't want to do it would have acted like she wanted to do it and never done it. You see what I'm saying? So that's just to get it out the way so you'll know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. You said I asked the girl to confirm our smash session for tonight, and the only thing she said, can I ask you a question? What do I say to her? Oh my God. You say, listen, you can ask me a question after you let me know, are we on for tonight? You know what I'm saying?
Or you can ask me a question when you get to my house.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? So,
or tell her I only answer questions naked.
Right, exactly. Facts.
The person asking the question got to be naked, and the person answering the question got to be naked, right in front of each other.
Exactly. Facts. You said, woman says it hurt when we have sex. Do you take it easy or continue doing it? Y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Nigga, if she's saying it's hurting, you gotta chill the fuck out, bro. You probably doing some shit too hard and shit. I think it's be pounding this shit too crazy. I be watching too many pornos and thinking that's how you gotta do everything. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ.
Get some KY or something.
Right. Some other shit. You said that in a relationship you have to give and not just take. When and how exactly should I compromise for something I don't want to do, and when should I stand on what I don't want to do, what I don't want to do? Something like that. I'm confused. So basically, this is the thing, right? When we talk about give and take, what it is that the relationship still should be under the umbrella of your leadership anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that there's gonna be times where your girl want to do something and you're like, that shit is corny, but you do it anyway because she might like it, and you're like, fuck it, I'll let her, we'll go do this because she likes to do this shit, right? You'll do certain things like that, but that's you being courteous to her for being consistently cooperative as your woman. You understand what I'm saying? So that's something you're granting her as that. So that's you, giving in that situation. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that what you don't want to do is you don't want to compromise on your manhood, though. That's the thing in the situation, is that a lot of guys compromise their manhood in a relationship. It's okay to be able to do certain things that your girl likes that may not necessarily be a thing that you love. You feel what I'm saying? Just to, because that's something she likes to do. You're like, all right, you want to go do that thing real quick? Let's go do that thing real quick, even though I think it's corny, whatever. But you only reward her with that type of situation because she's been the type of chick who deserves that, because she's done what she needed to do to get to the position she's in as your girl. Right. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is with that shit.
Yeah, like don't be asking this question about a chick you just matched with on Tinder.
Exactly, right? Facts. You said, is it beta to smash a woman really quick? A woman really recently wanted to smash, but I barely met her the day before. I said, no, she hasn't earned it yet. Is that the right mentality to, or just smash? Well, it's the thing. right? Was beta is when you're doing things where the woman is leading you, or you're doing things to win favor with the woman, like you're simping, you're doing a bunch of that stuff. Now, if you want to smash the chick and she wants to smash, then smash the chick, because that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Now, it'll be beta or simping or whatever it is if you actually didn't want to smash the chick, but you're like, well, I guess I should smash her because she wants it and I don't want to make her upset, and I should just do whatever she that's when you're on some beta shit. But if you want to do the shit, do the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. You got to think about what you want. You said, how many women do you approach on a daily basis? As many as you can, bro. It's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? As many as you can. So a lot of women value the title of girlfriend/wife more than the man himself. Yes. This is why, see, a lot of women are in relationships where they just settled for the nigga they with right now.
Right.
So they don't really like him. They like to be a girlfriend or a wife, because being a girlfriend or wife is a status symbol for a woman. You understand? That's a position that makes her be looked at as more valuable in the situation, because a man chose to put her in that position. But it also depends on, like, if we're going to really see if this chick is of value, it depends on the type of guy she has as a boyfriend or husband also too, because niggas just be wifing chicks up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what'll happen, is that these girls will get the title and they'll be begging to get the title because they don't really respect the man that's giving them the title. You understand? They just want that shit. But if they respected the man, they would earn the fucking title. You understand? From that guy who would actually let them earn it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is with that shit. Oh yeah, we already did that one. What are some good wines to have when you bring a woman to your place? It depends on what type of shit you like. I don't really fucking drink wine, so I don't sort of do that shit.
That's a Miles question. So you need to have wines that you like. You need to have wines that you like. You see, again, guys, the game is about you. Understand? You are trying to, or not trying, but what you're doing is you're giving the woman a taste of your experience. So whatever wines you like to have, that's what you need to have at the spot.
Right.
You understand? So when she comes over, you give her a taste. And you say, yeah, this is one of my favorite wines. It's a Cabernet, or it's a Riesling, or it's a Malbec, whatever the hell, or a Chardonnay, whatever the hell you like, whatever you like.
Right.
Now, once you get into a conversation and she's like, because you got some chicks who they might not like wine, or they might be like, oh, I don't like how that tastes really, blah, blah, blah. So that's cool. Now you know that that's not her thing, and that's okay. But the whole point was to let her taste the type of wine that you like, because she's coming to see you.
Right.
You understand? Now, on the other hand, let's just say y'all been dealing with each other for a while, and you remember she said that she likes whatever the hell she likes. Right? And like I said, y'all been dealing with each other for a while, and she's showing and improving, in the vetting process and so on and so forth, and you're on your way to her house. Then you bring a bottle of the wine that you remember that she said she likes, because you're going over to her house.
Right.
You understand? But again, this is for a chick that she's been showing consistency over the course of time, type of shit.
Exactly.
You use those type of things to your advantage. But the type of drinks that you should have when a woman come to your house, go to the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. I have a video called 5 Things You Need to Have in the Crib When She Comes Over. And check out that video. All that stuff is there. Go subscribe to my channel real quick.
Facts. Shout out to K-Zach. He said, guys don't get it. Introduce the woman to your world. Facts. Here we go.
Because, and just to add to that real quick, because a lot of times that's a quick way to kind of see if a woman is into you as well.
Right.
She may not necessarily like the wine, like the actual taste of it, but she will show her appreciation for the experience.
Right.
So she'd be like, wow, I never had this before. I appreciate you letting me taste this. You You know, it's not really what I usually go for, but and then she'll start saying whatever she could find nice to say about it. She'll say something nice about it.
Facts.
Simply because the thing is, she's liking it because you like it.
Exactly.
You understand? So it's things like that.
So all about it. Benjamin said, how frequently should a guy get haircuts? Because I be too lazy to go to the barber. I usually do it every month. Nah, bro. You got to go at least once a week or once every week and a half. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
so you got to step that shit up or learn how to cut it yourself.
And for me, I got to be on point. For me, I got to do twice a week because you can start to see the
right exactly coming in. Right,
you see that shit coming in. I got to cut tonight.
Right. So the back person says the last question said, woman tells you, or we got two more. Women tells you it hurt when. Oh, we already did that. This motherfucker. So what's the next topic? Game for you putting on a Bad Boy membership? I'm not even sure yet. But again, if you're a member, send me your email and let me know what type of stuff you want me to talk about, and I can, do a program that you guys specifically want. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it, people. I'm about to head up out of here. Remember, guys, go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. We get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And yeah, Miles, anything you want to say before we out of here?
The Bad Boy, get on the Bad Boy membership, and also remember the Real Game No Theory panel on yeah, and check me out at heyhero.com. I am on heyhero.com. So if y'all want me to send y'all a customized video on Hey Hero, go check me out. Just go to heyhero.com and type in Miles Cunningham, and I'll pop up, and then you can sign up to request a personalized video. All right. To for game or whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yes, all right, people. That's out. That's pretty much it. We out of here. Peace. Later.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable. So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You can't do it 99. Because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.